Hey everyone, this is Jenny Garcia and this is a Project Life process video using items from Studio Calico. A few videos ago, I mixed up all of my Studio Calico kits to make newer kits, and in each of those kits I put 2 packs of Project Life cards that sort of match. I tried to do something as cohesive as I could, and this is the result of one of those kits. I just needed basically 2 cards. I needed one for the title card and one to write my journaling. I already had the currently card from Are You Christing. It's an old one, not sure if you can get it. I should check it because I've mentioned also these cards on my 2020 flip through album, so they're amazing and I love to use them all the time. And I was just looking for a card with lines. I prefer to write my journaling when I use my handwriting to have lines. I am just terrible about keeping everything straight. If I'm using my typewriter, then I don't mind if I don't have lines or not. I use my typewriter to type the things that I was watching, listening, and reading and all that in my currently card. I know that this Project Life document card actually is from a February kit, but I believe it's 2022. I am not completely sure. I also had some tags, but those are printables that were very similar to some journaling cards that were in one of the kits. And I also added labels and alpha stickers to all of the kits, but I do have a bunch of Studio Calico color theory alphas that are perfect staples in my embellishment drawers, so I'm gonna use a few of those. And I think these were on the kit. What I'm gonna look for is for numbers, because sadly Studio Calico, one of the things that I don't like about the kits is that the alpha stickers never have numbers. And if you do Project Life weekly, then that is kind of a big thing. These arrows were in a December kit. And actually I had them in my December daily pile and I took them out of that kit. This ruler comes with the Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen, and I love to use it to keep my alpha straight. And I plan to add a more busy title card, but I ended up with something pretty simple, but I love how it turned out. I think the alphas that I use are from a Target sticker pad, if I'm not mistaken. This was only 1 week and it wasn't that busy, so I'm going to use a 6x12 page protector on the left and a 12x12 on the right. And I love to staple on bulkier embellishments, kind of give them a little extra dimension. The roller stamp that I'm currently using is from Studio Calico. The ink is chambray, also from the Color Theory collection. And of course the labels. Last Studio Calico haul was a bunch of staples, and lately that's what I've been trying to stick with. Just buy things that I need. Of course I'm buying extra stuff that I don't need at all, but I always try, like, if I end up buying something that wasn't a staple, is because I was buying other stuff that was important. These die cuts, they were on sale for a while, so I have a few pack of those, and they come with a little like protective plastic on top, so make sure to remove that. And these stickers are from the Target party area, and they are from American Greetings, and they have a bunch of sheets in one pack, and they're tiny, so they're perfect. I love to add little stickers and embellishments to my cards. And that is pretty simple for me. I also have a few photos of my kid going to sleep, and I have this eye mask that I got a while ago from a subscription box that I can't sleep with them, but my little one loves it, and it's the Luna Lovegood glasses, the Spectra, I don't know, I forgot the name, but and these little, they're not word stickers, they're word cut aparts were in a Studio Calico kit, and at the beginning I hated that. I thought that I was never gonna use it, and I used it once, and I'm like, I'm surprised I didn't get an extra sheet of those. To glue everything, I'm using the Tombow Mono Air adhesive, which is my go-to adhesive lately. And the washi tape that I use was also from a Tombow VIP box. I don't know if they still have them on the site, but it came with the Terrazzo kit that has a pen and a mechanical pencil, eraser, all that. I just love to add little clusters of stickers and little sticker, but this time not sticker, word stickers. And I love this photo. It was just my little one hugging her dad, and this is one of my favorite photos of them ever. And I have my little washi tape rhino in the corner. You can't get that anymore, sadly. It was from We Are Memory Keepers. Now they changed their name, but back then when they were We Are Memory Keepers. And I just picked my favorite washi that I'm going to use for the spread, and I put it there. It's really easy to change. I do also have the wheel where you can put more washi tape, but it's quite bulky, and it's kind of difficult having it on your desk while you also have a 12 by 12 layout. I also use the little word stickers from Pretty Little Studio. I'm going to use, and I love these inverted labels from Color Theory. These are the rainbow ones, and I'm going to use the prompt stamp set from Everyday Explorers. And I was freaking out because I had it on very lightly, but then I wanted to make it a little bit more straight, and it held on a little bit too well. That's the bad thing about glossy paper. It's so easy for something to like stick to it. That's the good thing and the bad thing. Bad in this case. And I have a bunch of these, the Pretty Little Studio phrase stickers. I have them in a bunch of colors from a bunch of collections. I also like to add these super tiny stickers with the hearts, or the stickers, or the ones with the little animals. And I love using these labels because a few of these surfaces backgrounds are either too dark or too busy to be able to stamp in a solid color. So this is perfect to add like a little extra detail without getting lost in the background. And I'm obsessed with the Color Theory inks. I need to get a new Poppy because mine is suffering. I've used it so much. But I love all the colors. I have most of them. There's a few that I I don't think that I'm going to use the colors that often. I still want to get them, but they're not my main priority like bright colors are. So that's why I haven't gotten any extra. And sometimes you can stamp, like if your background is white, it's really easy to stamp directly on the photo. I do have a video about stamping on photos. It's more geared towards December daily, but it's the same process. And I have a bunch of tips on that video too. But I love the colors of these labels. This is one that I would love to get more. And I think it was in one of the kits. But I also have other inverted extra labels. And I always try to add things in a diagonal line. So if I add something to the top left, I may also add something to the bottom right, or vice versa. These little dots are pretty old. I'm almost sure they were from Studio Calico, but I'm not really sure. But you can still get a few of these, either washi circles or circle stickers. They are more for planner people, but I just love layering with them. I love layering washi tape and phrase stickers and super tiny stickers too. And I added to each kit 2 stamp sets, and I can tell the difference when I was working with this layout. This first one that I'm using right now is kind of flimsy. You can tell when they change the quality of the stamps. Now I prefer to like buy it extra if I like it. So I've been doing that. I didn't pick the one from February, but I did pick the one from January and March. And the quality of this one wasn't that great, but the one that I'm going to use later, it's really good. And those sort of vellum stickers, they were also on sale quite a few times, and they are like such a good simple staple that I got them a few times. I have to look through my Pretty Little Studio older collections to see if I find any more of these awesome little word stickers. If you need any, I would definitely check out their website. They have so many, and a few of them have colors too, so that's good. And I use an eraser before I stamp with new stamps. It doesn't have to be a special eraser. I do use the Tombow Mono eraser. It's pretty affordable. Depending on the size, it could be like $1 or around that. And it's just to remove the little sort of sticky layer that new stamps have. But any eraser would do. I would stay away from any eraser that has color, because sometimes they don't clean off. Like eraser at all doesn't clean off that well. Sometimes you get like a little shaving speck stuck to the stamp, so if it's white you can barely see it, but if it's black it's really going to be noticeable. And I like mixing up the colors of my Studio Calico inks. I use the Flamingo, I use Lavender Soda, I use Chambray. And these starred stamps, I'm obsessed with them. And I use the size 02 on my Tombow Mono joint pens to write my journaling. This is the whole spread. I didn't add too much to a few of the photos because they already had really busy backgrounds like these 2 photos. So I let them breathe, and I also like to add a mixture of embellishments throughout the page. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having an awesome day. Oh, don't forget to hit like, because then you won't see my videos if you don't, because YouTube is like that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and have an awesome day. Bye.